Hey everybody, it's Joe from NC Piedmont Outdoors. I am not at my hunting property today. In fact, I'm at the home of the Sign Scientist. So if you watch my videos, you know they're one of the supporters of my channel. And Dave Bogart, the owner, was the one who helped create, or actually did create, the logo for my channel. So today, he's going to help me put the final finishing touches on my Coleman stove Refurbish series. So if you haven't seen those videos, please go check them out. Here's video 1 and here's video 2. So this will be video 3 to complete the series. So I'm here today. We're going to kind of go inside. We're going to show you around the shop, and then we're going to film Dave putting the final touches on my Coleman stove that I've mentioned in those other 2 videos. So please stay tuned and check it out. All right, everybody. So I just kind of brought you in right through the front door of the shop, and you just take a look at these really cool signs behind me here. So you check out that Sign Scientist down the bottom there from Raleigh, North Carolina, Design and Printing. Check out the signs that are up on the wall, and check out this sign over here for the sign for logo for his business. So, you know, Dave's not only just a businessman who does these wraps and print and marketing and advertising and all that stuff, right? The man's an actual artist. So, in fact, he just told me a while ago that he actually went up to Boston and participated in this project where they were doing up there, where they actually did a mural of Stephen King stories and his books in Boston. So he does travel around and does a lot of graffiti art and stuff. So there's a lot of art that's also around his business. So I just want to kind of show you some of the pieces that are in the front area of his office. And then I'm going to take you down this little hallway right here, and actually you're going to see all the mock-ups and different things that he's done for different customers that have come to him for wraps and marketing and signage and that kind of thing. So I'm going to take you in there and kind of show you what that looks like. All right, everybody, so before we get into the main area of the shop, I just kind of want to show you his wall where he's got all these prints and pictures and stickers and all the different signage that he's done for different customers throughout the years here he's been in business. So I'm just going to kind of show you and pan around here all these different mock-ups and all these different signage that he's done. A lot of vehicle wraps, a lot of businesses, a lot of food trucks. It's just amazing and absolutely great work. And he does these mock-ups so he actually show the customer exactly where the signage is going to be, right? So he can show them, hey, it's going to be a little above the mirror or behind the door or maybe next to the handle of the car, depending on what they're doing. So it's just absolutely amazing. So if you can just check this stuff out. I mean, I'm just going to, the wall's huge, so I'm just going to try to do this the best I can and just kind of film. It's absolutely amazing. And check this out, right? So this is another, just one of his supplies. Look at all the different types of paint that Dave has available here to make those wraps and design whatever it is you need as a customer. Whatever you're looking for, Dave can do it. I mean, this is absolutely amazing. Just filled with different colors, different tones, different shades. I'm sure these are like high gloss and fancy. This is absolutely amazing. So I'm just gonna show you all this stuff right here. It's absolutely amazing. So he's got customers coming in, they're working. I mean, people are coming in and out of this business all the time. They ask for him to do stuff. So I just want to kind of show you some of the detailed supplies that he has to make every one of your business needs. Whatever you're looking for, Dave can definitely deliver. So let's go check out the other side of that wall real quick and kind of show you some more of those wraps. All right, so here's the other side of the wall where kind of Dave has, again, his mock-ups and stuff that he's done for customers, kind of the vehicles and things that he's done. So just absolutely amazing. So check out some of these businesses that he's been able to do and help. Just check that all out, right? So again, check out these mock-ups, right? So here's a perfect example, right? So this was a mock-up of this Blue Hat Mechanical, right? So this is kind of the sticker that he created so he can show the customer exactly where the logo is going to be on their particular vehicle. So there's the van, there's the trucks, and then if we swing right over here, which is right here, this is the actual truck. This is how it actually came out on this individual vehicle. So pretty cool, right? So you have the mock-up and then you have the actual work being done. Absolutely amazing. So I can't say enough about it really is an artist to kind of do this stuff and actually do a great job on it. It's absolutely amazing. So let's go ahead and bring you into the shop itself, and then we can film the work he's actually going to do for me today.
All right, everybody, just a quick word from some of the supporters of the channel. First Slammer Series turkey calls. They're made by a hunter for hunters. If you're looking for a new turkey call, visit www.slammerseries.com. Also, Aqua Leisure Services, LLC, serving the Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, and surrounding areas, meeting all your pool and spa needs. Sign Scientists, providing a broad range of services, including wall, murals, vehicle wraps, design, print, and marketing services. Regardless of your business requirements, their experts are up to the task. Visit www.sciencescientist.com or call 919-685-7641. Also, Tactical Creations. We're a small, personalized business that's here to help you personalize items to make the gift that you give that much more special. Visit www.tacticalcreation.com or call 770-548-2691. If you're interested in purchasing any NC Piedmont Outdoors apparel or Slammer Series apparel, visit our Teespring site. The link is in the description box.
In fact, talk about brand new customers coming into the shop. Here's Dave's latest customer bringing in a Corvette. And Dave, what do you got planned for this? You're going to wrap this guy's Corvette?
So we're putting a two-tone stripe.
Two-tone stripe.
Right up the middle. Yeah.
Nice.
It's going to follow those body lines that come down to a point.
Excellent. Absolutely amazing. So again, it's not just that Dave's just doing trucks or food trucks or those kind of things I mentioned. He's actually doing fancy sports cars. People trust him to do the work because they know he does good work. I mean, you wouldn't trust somebody with your Corvette if you didn't have confidence in the ability of him to do his job. So this is absolutely amazing that Dave's going to put a stripe down the middle of this man's Corvette. So absolutely cool. All right, everybody, so I mentioned how busy Dave was. So my friend Julio here just showed up in the Dave's shop to drop off his Corvette. He's getting a really cool red pinstripe right down the middle with some black accents as well. But while I was here, this is also his business. It's called www.muttmotelnc.com. If you want to find him online, it's the Mutt Motel. They've been in business since 1984. Julio is the owner. You see him right there. So if you're interested in dog boarding or training, check them out on the website there. And you can get all your dog boarding and training needs. So Julio, I mean, this truck looks amazing. So Dave did an absolutely epic job doing it for you, and obviously you trusted him enough to bring back your Corvette. So you know, is there anything that you think Dave couldn't do if you needed it done?
I think there's nothing that these guys can't accomplish.
Right.
I mean, you know, great artistry, they great designers, and they just got some great ideas. So absolutely, they knocked it out of the park.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. You know, and again, you know, Dave, like I said, Dave is an absolute artist, and I've shown you some some pictures, obviously, of his wall and other things that he's done. And this is just a real-world example right here, and a satisfied customer of the Science Scientist. Absolutely amazing. So everybody, again, I know I said it before, but if you're looking to get your marketing, business, car wraps to kind of advertise your business, check out the Science Scientist. Talk to Dave. You know, he can do it all, and again, just another satisfied customer of the Science Scientist. So now let's go back inside and get to my Coleman stove and get my logos put on. All right, everybody, so now we're at the point where we actually can get to the stuff that I need Dave to do for me today. So Dave, again, thanks again for having me here, and thanks again for putting my logo together. So folks, again, this is my Coleman stove, as you've seen in my other two videos, and now we're going to put those final touches on this. So but before we get started, I kind of want to introduce Dave himself. So this is Dave Bogart. He is the owner-operator of Science Scientist. And Dave, you know, just tell everybody, how long have you been in business, and how'd you get started? And just tell us a little bit about yourself.
So Science Scientists, we started in Boston, Massachusetts in 1998. And back then, the business was very different. We, well, it was just me. I say we because we're we now. But back then, it was me. And so, you know, I was driving around in my little beat up Honda Accord with, you know, buckets of paint, and I was going around and slinging paint on windows and on walls, and I really got started because of my love for graffiti and art in general. So that was, you know, that was the start that I had, was just being good with letters, being good with colors, and just, you know, needing to make money and not wanting to work a corporate job. So, you know, I just went out and hit the streets, and
Sure.
and mostly I hit car dealerships. It
Okay.
was because car dealerships are, you know, when you walk through a car dealership, you can you have 4 different people in that car dealership, and they like to spend money, right? They like
Sure.
to advertise, particularly in the 90s. They, you know, they like to just have that big, bright, flashy, fluorescent lettering, you know, super
Sure.
sale, liquidation,
Right, right.
You know, bargain basement prices, fun in the sun, you know, all that kind of stuff. So
Right.
anyway, that's what I was doing. It was called Window Splash back then, and I used to come in there with
Okay.
my rollers and my paint.
Oh, okay,
And-
okay.
But even before that, I was doing spray paint.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
doing like little like corner store bodegas. You know, you know, little restaurants. You know,
Sure.
places like that where I would just go in and I would do like the side wall with you know, in graffiti style.
Okay.
When I was in high school.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
and so, you know, I started out and I kind of realized that, hey, I can make money at this, and as long as I leave the house every day,
Sure.
you know, I'm like a bird. It just goes out and like, you know, scratching the dirt, you know, looking for a worm, you know, kicking over a rock and seeing what's under there. So that's what I did for years and years and years until it grew to be what it is now. So so yeah, so now it grew to what it is now, and you know, and I have a team, and we, you know, we do design work and graphics and
Sure.
and raps and, you know, branding and marketing and
Absolutely.
printing and all types of, you know, media and advertising. We also do custom restyling, as you see with the Corvette. So it's cool. We have fun.
That's awesome. And Dave, I think you mentioned a little bit about. I mentioned earlier that you had gone to Boston to do the mural on the Stephen King novels. So because you do those graffiti things. So I think you have another show coming up. Is that right?
Right. It's a TFL Lord's Crew in Asheville, North Carolina, and it's actually this weekend, and I'm leaving tomorrow. And so my art is actually probably being hung today. So I had to
Okay.
drive out to, I drove out to Charlotte and met with a friend of mine, dropped off the art. And so it's a show of about, I don't know, I think it's about 10 to 15 of us.
Oh, okay.
We all got together and everyone's
Nice.
showing 3 or 4 pieces.
Okay.
And yeah, and we're also doing a live mural there as well.
Oh,
By
excellent.
the time you guys see this video, it's done.
That's probably right. By the time I get it edited and posted, it'll be over. But you do see these things pop up every once in a while. So if you're interested in that, right, just kind of go online, Google it a little bit, look Google art shows North Carolina.
Yeah.
Would it come up like that, and then you can see some of these
Well,
events that are around?
probably if you Google Art Show North Carolina, you probably. But this particular one is at the River Arts District, and it's at Level 42 Gallery, and we're probably going to be doing them fairly often at this
Okay.
place in Asheville, North Carolina, at Level 42 Gallery.
Oh,
it's an
that's
art
awesome.
gallery and like a glass blowing studio, and yeah,
Very
and
cool.
it's in this really cool area in Asheville. I don't know if probably some of your subscribers have been there. You know, it's a cool little spot out there in Asheville.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, Dave, for that intro and kind of explanation of the business and stuff. So I think now I just want to see if we can get this done on my stove and then kind of show these folks a finished product. So let's go ahead and get started.
Okay.
All right, so I've kind of adjusted the camera here a little bit to get it focused in on the stove. So Dave's going to go ahead and apply these my logo stickers onto my Coleman stove. So so for this one, Dave, so since the lid opens up like that, I want to make
Yeah.
sure that the logo is this way, so anybody looking this way could see it. So
You want it to be like that?
no, the other way.
That way.
Yeah, like that. Yes, sir.
Cool. Boom. Now, all right. So I got my tape measure, not
Okay.
because I need it,
Okay.
but because I just want to check how awesome I am
Okay.
after I place it.
Okay.
Just gonna eyeball it.
Okay. Let's see if I can move the can here a little bit and get in there. There you go.
All right. That looks pretty. That looks pretty dim. So we have 3 3/4.
Okay.
And then we have 3 and 3.5. We need to come this way just a tiny bit, if we
Okay.
if we care that it's centered, right? So
Well, try the best we can, right?
We're just gonna pretend that we care that it's centered, and boom.
Yeah. Looks good. Let's see.
Right. So now we have 3.5,
Okay.
and we have 3.5 ish.
Ish. That's close enough for government work. So.
Right.
Okay, so and these are just stickers that you just go on your computer and you design. You have the logo from the file that you created for me.
Yep.
And then you just go through the computer and you print it out on and print it right onto that sticker paper.
Yeah, this is light work.
Okay.
This is light work. Now this is something. I mean, yeah, this is actually 3M 1080. This is very high end. Okay. It's a very high end sticker.
Okay.
We use it to wrap cars with and so on and so forth.
Same stuff you would use to wrap a car. Okay.
So yeah, this thing will last. Like you could have a moose butt that with its antlers.
Okay.
And it would probably have a big gouge in it.
I hope not to have that happen while I'm camping, but you get the point, folks. So
let's pray for safety.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So look at that. There it is. I mean, let's just kind of get a closer look at that, right? So there it is, right? So you printed out this logo, got it on there, smoothed it out. Looks absolutely amazing. So now we're just going to do one more, which we're going to put that logo on the inside for me. So let me go put the camera back here.
All right.
Let Dave adjust the stove as he needs to. So now, we'll spin it around. Right, perfect. So yeah, we'll go ahead and we're just going to place that logo right there in the middle.
I'm going to put this upside down just to mess with Joe. Because he's my neighbor, and I like to pull practical jokes on him. So we're gonna just go ahead and
no. All right, let's set that up. So kind of straighten it out. Yeah, I mean, look at that. I mean, I'm assuming when you've done this enough times, you can tell. You know how centered something is and how straight it is, how level it is. So
yeah,
we'll just.
It's one of those things like like you kind of wonder how a surgeon cuts into somebody's body but nowadays they have robots that do that. So anyway, that's straight enough for me because who would ever know that it's crooked?
And then he just takes a little tool and smooths out all the air bubbles to get it nice on there. So, and that should last for as long as I have the stove. I have no doubt,
I mean, as long as you don't light it on fire.
Yeah. So again, if you do the same thing that I'm doing here, and you're going to cook on this stove, you know that grate's going to get hot with that flame. So don't close the lid until it's cooled down a little bit, because if you do put a logo or sticker on your stove, you definitely don't want to melt it off when you're using it. So let me go ahead and kind of just show you from the front. This is what it's going to look like. So next time you see me cooking a camp meal. All right, so next time you see me when I'm out in the woods cooking a camp meal and we open up the stove, that's the logo you're going to see. So I got to tell you, I am super happy this came out the way it did. I mean, that is just absolutely amazing. I don't think I have an old video posted anymore that showed my old logo that I did myself and how terrible it was. And thank God I live next to somebody who can actually do this for a living and create something like this. This is absolutely perfect. And this is my main logo, but Dave also created 4 other logos for me. Each one has like a little animal up here. So I have one for turkey, I have one for deer, I have one for fish, and I have one that have a campfire in it. So I do have those additional logos that sometimes I've used in different videos, but this is my main logo right there, and that looks absolutely perfect. So I can't say enough for the work that Dave does. The man is just kind to do this for me. An artist himself. He's got a great shop here. I can't wait to see a picture he's going to send me of this Corvette when it's done today. It's going to look absolutely beautiful. So Dave, again, I just want to say thanks for doing everything like this for me. Appreciate it. Didn't take long at all. He actually printed some extra stickers for me right here, so he can actually do this kind of work too. So if you needed this for your business, he can do this kind of stuff. So he actually printed some. So maybe when we reach that 200 subscriber, we'll include one of these in that 200 subscriber giveaway. So, all right, folks, thanks for watching, and appreciate all the views, appreciate all the likes. If you have any comments, drop them in there. You'll see links to the Sign Scientists in the description for this video. And take care, everybody, and we'll have another video for you soon. Thanks.
Thanks for watching NC Piedmont Outdoors, camping, fishing, and hunting adventures.